The debate should be less about coming up with a global standard and just trying to ensure we're sharing best practices, educating people on what they can and should be doing when they're traveling, what we're doing at home and what we're doing in our offices. I always thought carbon offset credits was not addressing the issue. You're just moving the problem from one area to another, and it's not reducing our carbon footprint. So I think action and communication are vital and critical. In general, we set those standards and those goals so far out, and the further out they are, the less has to be done immediately. And for me, as I said before, I think the most important thing is we're all doing as much as we can today and tomorrow. So what we do as a fairly small company, working on tour operations and river cruises and so forth, where we take people to destinations, is to educate them to do as much as they can to reduce their own carbon footprint, because obviously it's those people who are really turning on the lights, using the towels and so forth. Many of we have 13 hotels, so it's a small number and they're very small, but most of them are old buildings, so we haven't built anything in a while except one hotel in Durban where we did everything we could with solar panels, grey water and other recycling that was used in the construction, as well as either low impact or recycled materials. And you see more and more of that being done in hotels today as an example. In our offices, again, we have recycling programs, we have energy saving and reduction programs, we do carpooling everywhere we can. Los Angeles is a particularly challenging place where obviously there's not a lot of public transportation, so everyone's in their cars. So we certainly encourage, we compensate and reward people for doing as much carpooling as possible, because again, fewer cars on the road, the less emissions, the less gasoline that's utilized. We have a conservation foundation that does what it can with different projects, from an initiative we just signed with Celine Cousteau to work on a couple of oceanic projects, with working with WWF, with the local community in Australia, trying to restore the Nile River where our and other cruise ships operate, and projects like that. But again, coming back to our issues, we all need to be doing more.